Many people buy guns, and the primary reason people buy guns and have them around the house and handguns here and there, the reason that people buy handguns is to be safe. Now I have this gun over here and that gun over there, and now my home is safe. This is a lie, of course, because gun manufacturers love selling these extremely simple machines. Takes nothing to manufacture them. They don't need to have really strict tolerances. It's extremely simple, and you can make a boatload of money because lots of people buy them so they can be safe. A household with a gun is much less safe, far less safe than a household which does not have a gun. Handguns are bought with the idea that someday some unknown assailant or interloper is going to crawl in your window, and there you'll be inside your house and you'll blow them away and the crowd goes wild. Yay! This is a statistical non-event. I have a very good friend that I know very well. Been a police dispatch person for a while now. And they tell me this is something that doesn't happen. Do people think that someone's coming into their house so that they go and run and get their gun and things get kind of iffy for a while? Yes, people think that. Turns out to be a raccoon, turns out to be a family member, turns out to be a deer. The police come out and there's nothing going on. Mostly this is because thieves are not stupid, by and large. They wait until a house is empty if there's something inside the house they want to steal. Just as importantly, goodness, 50 years ago, it was a wonderful thing to steal a television set or to steal a stereo. They were self-contained, they were fairly simple, and you could fence them, you could sell them for a good amount of money. Widescreen, flat screen televisions, you can buy them for almost nothing right now. And they are hooked up with wires so that if you steal one and you take it to get it fenced, you cannot sell it. There is, besides cash, which I guess crazy people sometimes keep in their house and brag about how much cash they have around their house so that their friends come and try to steal the cash. There's one item that is so fungible, so can be stolen easily, fenced easily for a nice amount of money, and that is, drum roll please, guns. If you have guns in your house and you're bragging about the gun that you own and how many guns that you have and now you're safe, that is like an invitation to wait until you're gone and have someone come in and steal your guns. And this happens all the time because they're easy to carry away, they're easy to sell, and you can sell them for a good amount of money. There's nothing else in your house besides cash that so makes your home far more dangerous place than having one or more handguns in your house. Well, but if you have a handgun in your house, what is it used for? Primarily, it is used for people to kill themselves, for members of your household particularly teenage members of your household, to kill themselves. Teenage suicide is skyrocketing in the United States. One of the reasons for that is the availability of handguns. Handguns are so efficient to kill people. And so people within the household kill themselves. Delightful, wonderful young people just walk into the bathroom with a handgun, send a text out that says, "Boy, I sure am sorry about this," and next thing anybody hears is a loud bang. That suicide is the most common reason for a gun when it is used in a household. But don't worry, you're safe. You are far less safe. The only way you can make your home safe is especially get the handguns out of your house. What is the second most common use of a handgun in the house? It is when two acquaintances that nobody broke into anybody's house, they're there on invitation. Two people, usually there's alcohol involved, they get into a great big argument, and people who normally are fine with each other start horrible circumstances that put people in prison, kill people and put people in prison for decades. That is the second people within a household and acquaintances who have come over to that household on invitation, then getting into an argument and one person shooting the other because the gun is there. If the handgun had not been there, it would not have happened. The third most common is accidents, such as, someone's playing with the gun, or they think it's not loaded. I didn't know the gun was loaded. So on. You hear that. That can happen very easily if there is a gun in the house. If there is no gun in the house, that non-gun is not going to kill very many people. And so you are far, far safer. And at the bottom, but still an event, still something that kills people and kills plenty of people every year, is you have a gun in the house and somehow a police officer is having an interaction with you. And if you're drunk enough, then you'll grab your gun in the presence of that police officer, and that police officer will drop you like a stone. Nobody's asking the police officer to get killed because somebody's idiot enough to wave their gun around in front of the police officer and threaten the police officer. He won't wait. He won't try to shoot you in the leg. He won't try to shoot the gun out of your hand. No, he'll just kill you. Because there's nothing else he can do that is going to assure that he's going to come home to his wife and family that night when he's confronted with someone who's threatening him with a gun. I have a good friend that very thing happened to him. He was having a good time at his own home, but he got loud, and one of his neighbors didn't like how loud he was getting, and they called the police. The police showed up. The guy's drunk. He's feeling no pain, and he doesn't like the way the police officers are telling him to quiet down. He runs into the house, gets his pistol, comes out, and the police kill him. And now my friend is gone. So it's sickening. But he's safe because he has a pistol in his house. So he's safe. The way a household with a pistol keeps themselves safe is by getting the pistol out of their house. And they are far, far safer. You think, oh my, well, that's silly. People killing themselves? That doesn't happen in my house. That gun is going to be in your house for decades. It will never, ever, ever wear out. If you keep it in a drawer for 20 years and pull it out, it's still going to work just fine to kill someone in that household, in your household. Save your children. Save your family members. Save yourself. Get the handgun out of your house.